Hello, welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do the Cancer, November 2020 love reading. How are you all doing? I hope you're really well. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, Cancer, let's have a look at what's happening for you in love this month, November 2020. Let's start with some general messages and then we'll go into your main spread. This is for anyone with Cancer in Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, or you might also be connecting with a Cancer. Whatever the case, you're very welcome. Everything's wanting to flip already for you, Cancer, so let's just get into it. So any general messages of what Cancer might be dealing with in love this month, please? Thank you. And one more, please, for Cancer in love this month, November 2020. One more. Thank you. Okay. So let's see what we've got for you, Cancer. Okay. All right, interesting. So the first card that popped out for you is the Six of Wands. Now this is a card of being recognized for your worth, also victory after a battle. It can be about getting attention and feeling victorious. So it's generally a very positive card. I'm going to say already you do have two sixes that have popped out, which I always like to see. It's very positive. The next card we have is the Eight of Swords. Now this is quite a different energy. This is talking about feeling a little bit trapped in thought, thinking about something over and over, feeling like there's no way forward, feeling stuck, and kind of like a prisoner of thought, of overthinking as well can be the case with this one. So the next card we have is the Six of Cups. This is very sweet energy. This can be someone missing somebody, wanting sometimes to return from the past, maybe sometimes with an apology. Very sweet, sentimental energy. Could also be thoughts of the past coming up here as well. And then at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Pentacles. So this is an earth energy. It's very stable, reliable, loyal, and it can speak about stability and the home. A stable foundation as well. So let's see what's going on here. And then underneath that we have the Knight of Pentacles, or coins. So, okay, and then more Pentacle energy with that. So with the Knight of Pentacles, that is it's a stable and tangible offer, wanting to be made, but not really moving forward, quite hesitant, but grounded and real. But then underneath that we have the Five of Pentacles, so maybe someone here is feeling a little bit left out in the cold or has been ignored. Or okay, so then here as well we have the Hanged Man at the bottom. So this is, it's an energy of being left unfinished, in limbo, maybe needing to take a time out. So bless you, sorry, my dog sneezing. Needing to take a time out to maybe see things from a different perspective, or needing to take a pause rather than an ending. Okay, interesting. So there could have been a time here for you, Cancer, where you've kind of been maybe in separation from someone or on a pause. There may be a new beginning on the horizon, because it looks like someone is really missing somebody else if there is a bit of a pause, and maybe someone is now seeing your value, or vice versa, of course. So let's get into your main spread and see what is going on for you, Cancer. Now, of course, this first of all, this isn't going to resonate with every Cancer out there. It is a general reading. I hope it does resonate for you and you find it useful. Helpful in some way, but of course you can always check out your other placements, and you might want to do that anyway to get some more information. Okay, and when I am talking about one person versus another, feel free to flip the roles. Energy is fluid, so you can flip them as you feel is appropriate for your story. You'll know who I'm talking about in each case. So I'm going to be asking 10 questions in your main spread, Cancer. How are you feeling about your person this month? How are they feeling about you? How are they seeing you, Cancer? What happened in the past between the two of you? What is the current mutual energy between you? What are their intentions towards you at this time? What is it about their current situation that you need to know? What action are they most likely going to take towards you next, Cancer? What is your advice regarding this personal situation? And what's going to be happening between the two of you in this month, in November 2020? So with the top 10 cards for Cancer, please. Top 10 cards for Cancer. For love this month, please. For Cancer. Cancer, what's happening for you? Okay, how do you feel about your person, Cancer? The Ace of Pentacles, lovely. And how do they feel about you? The Two of Pentacles, okay. How do they see you, Cancer? The Knight of Cups, wow. And what happened in the past between the two of you? The Eight of Cups, okay, so somebody walked away in the past. And what is the current mutual energy? Temperance. Okay, interesting. Again, it can be an energy of reconciliation, also needing patience and trying to find balance. Now, what are their current intentions towards you, Cancer? The Hanged Man. They may still need to have a bit more of a pause, but we'll see. And what is it about their current situation you need to know? The High Priestess. Wow, lots of and I'm just going to say lots of like blues and watery energy here, which I know you're a water sign, Cancer, but just struck me there. I see water in like so many of these cards already. And what is their most likely action going to take towards you next? Justice. Okay, card of Libra. Interesting. And what is your advice regarding this personal situation? There he is, Knight of Pentacles again. And what's going to be happening between the two of you this month? The Ace of Wands. Again, lovely. So lots coming out from the bottom of the deck from your overall energy. So what do we have here? The King of Swords. So you could very well be dealing with an air sign, considering their next action towards you is going to be a Libran energy as well. Not necessarily. The King of Swords is a very logical energy. It's very head over heart often. It's trying to be sensible, practical, strategic even, logical, not more of the feely emotional kind of stuff, but maybe can be a little bit cold or detached sometimes during that thinking period. So let's see. Underneath that, an interesting, I feel like there is some sort of need for clarity or truth here, or maybe some communication needs to be had. But this Ace of Swords also speaks to like some moment of enlightenment or epiphany to solve a problem in a way that, hasn't struck you before, like a new solution. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So it could be to do with something where there was some sort of ending or seemed to be ending, or just something, maybe some sort of chapter between that you and this person came to a close in the past. Maybe there's some sort of sense of betrayal or being let down in some way. But now we do have the Three of Pentacles here is a sense of collaboration. It's learning, it's working together, it's being a team again, trying to learn from each other to get better at something. So that's very positive. We do have the Devil here, so it could be that there's some sort of temptation was involved, or some sort of could be toxicity in some way or another, some vice or some addiction that got in the way of this relationship, or caused somebody to walk away. But now with the Judgment here, there is this moment of reckoning and potential for something to come back to life, maybe with that like new solution that's being found at this time. So how do you feel about your person, Cancer? We have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is earth energy, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Not necessarily. It's just generally this new beginning. It is. I feel like you want to offer them a new beginning, I'm getting. And we have two aces here, I have to say already, that literally the start and finish of the 10 questions. So it's very positive. There is a new beginning written all over this already. But the Ace of Pentacles is something tangible. It's really making an offer of some sort. You might want to invite them somewhere, or invite them to meet up, or give them something. It can be a gift, but just something that you want to offer them to have some sort of beginning. It's also like the seed that you plant to be able to nurture it and look after it later. It's just that new seed to a new chapter together, perhaps. And how they're feeling about you is the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like they are aware that there is that new opportunity with you, and they are feeling that maybe they need to balance you with something else. That's not necessarily another person. It could be work commitments. It could be anything, really. It could be family. But they're feeling they could also be possibly weighing up the pros and cons. But with this particular Two of Pentacles, I feel like there is a need for balance, and that's how they feel with you at this time. And they're seeing you as the Knight of Cups. So that is very much someone who has true, honest love and emotion, coming forward, wanting to prove how much they really do love the other person with this card. This is really, I would, stand in the sea, stand against all the elements, to protect you, to stand up for this love, and kind of even like a bit self-sacrificing in a way to prove how much emotion. So I feel like they are seeing you as being very true in the love that you have for them. And what happened in the past between the two of you? We have the Eight of Cups. So this is someone needing to walk away from a situation where they're not completely emotionally fulfilled, or not, might not even be just purely that, but maybe in themselves someone wasn't satisfied in some way, and they felt the need to walk away from this connection. Or there could have just been an ending which made someone walk away, but there was definitely a separation between the two of you in the past. Maybe even like an emotional disconnect, I'm getting. The current mutual energy is Temperance. So this is, as I said, it's can be a reconciliation energy, but also a need to rebalance emotionally, a need to kind of temper those hot-headed emotions and find some sort of peace, or inner peace and calm. So that's very positive that you're both in that kind of energy now. You both want to get on the same page as each other. So what is it about, what are their intentions towards you at this time, Cancer? We have the Hanged Man. So as I said earlier, this is, it is perhaps needing to see things from a different perspective. It may also be that if this is their intention, they may still need a bit more time out still to think, to pause, and to not take any action as such, just to kind of evaluate things maybe internally. I'm going to get some more information, but I'm just getting this kind of pause. Their intention for now is maybe not to take any action as such. They're still trying to, they feel like there's some sort of balance is required. Now let's see, what is it you need to know about their current situation? We have the High Priestess. So again, this is someone who's not communicating, or barely communicating, keeping a lot to themselves, keeping a lot inside. They may not be expressing much to you at this time. Possibly you might feel like they're holding back, being a bit detached towards you, but I feel like this is telling you that they are trying to really listen to their gut, listen to their intuition, listen to their intuition at this time. Again, this is a card of, it's not a card of action, it's a card of passive internal searching for the truth. So that is what you need to know about their current situation. That's kind of the mood that they're in, for sure. Now, the action they're most likely going to take towards you next is Justice. Justice can also be about balance. It's often depicted with the scales, not here, but it is about doing the right thing, what they believe is the right thing, making things right as well. And also this kind of, I'm getting the sense of like kind of like a just element of judgment, like passing judgment, but what they feel is the most just and fair thing to do. So I feel like the action they're going to take towards you next, whatever this situation is, we'll get more information, is to do the thing that they think is right, if that makes sense, and what they think is the right and fair thing to do towards you, or just in, you know, what is fair, what they think is the right thing to do for the two of you, even if you might not think it's necessarily fair to you, if that makes sense. I don't know, I don't normally get that with that card that just popped into my head. What is your advice regarding this personal situation, Cancer? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, this is coming forward with an offer. It just takes a long time and it's not really moving. And I get that there is a sense of things are very much on pause for you at the moment with this person, that there's not much forward movement. They see you wanting to take things forward at this time, but so this advice here is very, it's grounded, it's real, but it's hesitant. So we'll see if that's advising you that this offer is coming, or that this is what you need to do. So it could be saying to maybe you should persevere with your offer towards this person, but you may need to slow it down. We'll see. And what's happening between the two of you this month, Cancer? We have the Ace of Wands. And this is action. This is energetic forward movement, and this is again a new beginning, as I said, but it's very exciting and passionate, and it's also kind of this element of designing the new beginning and how you want it to like look, and to be able to manifest that and bring it to life. So that's pretty damn good. Let's get your next layer of clarification and we'll see what's happening for you, get some more information. So for Cancer, please, for the top 10 cards. Please can you clarify what's already laid out for Cancer for love this month? The top 10 cards, please. Okay. Okay, how do you feel about your person, Cancer? The Seven of Wands. How do they feel about you? The Six of Swords. How do they see you? The World. Okay. What happened in the past between the two of you? The Knight of Pentacles again. What is the current mutual energy? The King of Wands. Okay. Interesting. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. And what are their intentions towards you at this time? The Star. Okay, that's good. What is it about their current situation you need to know? The Hierophant. What is the action they're going to take towards you next, Cancer? The most likely action? The Death card. Okay. Lots of major arcana. What's your advice regarding this personal situation, Cancer? The Chariot. There are your major arcana, Cancer. And what's going to be happening between the two of you this month? The King of Cups now. Okay. Bottom of this deck we have the Eight of Cups. So this is about, as I've already described, walking away from a situation, going in search of the two cups that are missing to make this the full 10, the full blissful emotional fulfillment. Okay. So I feel like somebody walked away in the past. It could have been you or them. And now someone has been left feeling guarded. Maybe I feel like the person who was left, the person that walked away from them, if I make any sense, is now feeling a little bit wounded, a little bit on guard, defensive, from maybe just the pain of what happened in the past, this ending that happened. They're now feeling quite tentative about this, maybe even entering into like communication again with the person that walked away. And we have the Temperance card. So this again is this sense of wanting to reconcile, wanting to make peace. It might not even be that you both want a new beginning in a relationship, but you maybe want to just make peace with each other, and what happened in the past. Not necessarily, but let's see. And then, okay, but then someone, we have the Three of Cups here at the bottom, which is, it is about meeting up again, it's about celebrating, it can be about friends, but I feel like I'm getting reconciliation. Someone really wants to reconcile with someone potentially that they walked away from in the past, wanting to make things right, wanting a new beginning in love for sure, and yeah, wanting things to bring a sense of balance and justice to this whatever happened in the past. Now, I feel like it's the person who was left, again, that's in this Nine of Wands guarded energy, and also in this King of Swords, like now being cold and detached. They may not be completely opening up to someone if they are returning, which makes sense. You know, they're just trying to be logical, trying to, maybe they want to feel like they know the complete truth before they proceed, before they make up their mind. So let me get another layer for you straight away, Cancer. Let me clarify one more time, please. Cancer, with the top 10 cards, what is happening in love for Cancer in November 2020? Please clarify what's already laid out. Okay. All right. So how do you feel about your... Yes? Yes? Yes, sorry, just had to check. How do you feel about your person, Cancer? The Hermit. Okay, so you've been doing a lot of thinking about this. And how do they feel about you? The Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. How do they see you, Cancer? The Five of Cups. Okay. And what happened in the past between the two of you? The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, that makes sense. I was just thinking with this Knight of Pentacles in the past, sort of shuffling, I feel like someone wasn't coming forward with an offer, which made the other person have to walk away, kind of have to give up even. So it could be the person who walked away is actually the one feeling defensive and cold now, because the offer was not forthcoming in the past. And someone was doing a lot of holding back. They weren't coming forward. They were kind of still trying to hold on to the connection, but they weren't actually offering anything. So the other person was forced to kind of walk away. And I've already described this, but I'm skipping ahead, sorry, before I even got to it. What is the current mutual energy? The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, balance. Again, as I said, with the Temperance. Both wanting for there to now be equal give and take in this relationship. And what are the intentions of your person at this time towards you, Cancer? The Nine of Cups. Wow, on top of the Star. They really want their wishes to come true, but they're hesitant. And what is it that you need to know about their current situation? The Queen of Cups now. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. What is their most likely action they're going to take towards you next? The Magician. Wow, look at all this major arcana. The Magician, Death and Justice in their next action they're going to take towards you. What is your advice regarding this personal situation? The Queen of Wands. So we've got the Queen and the King of Wands now as well. And what's going to be happening between the two of you in this month of November? The Eight of Swords. So there it is again, lots of overthinking. Bottom of this deck, though, we have the Fool. So this is new beginning. This is taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, jumping into a new journey of some sort. And behind that we have the Death card. Wow, what a combination. So this is death to old ways, new beginnings, an ending that leads to a new dawn, transformation, major change. So, see, oh my gosh. Do you have enough major arcana, Cancer, this time around? So, we've got the star as well. So, I should say Death card is card of Scorpio, and the Star card is card of Aquarius. But regardless, the Star is about healing, about positivity, keeping hope. Um, Beautiful energy. It's very lucky. It's like is wish fulfillment as well. So this is just really. I feel like someone is preparing to transform a situation, put an end to one situation, and maybe even let something go, let something die, like in terms of emotionally, I mean, um, so that something new can begin. And they're kind of hopeful that they can take this risk to have this new beginning. They are following their wishes, their real desires, with this star and the Fool as well. And at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Pentacles. And look at this, and with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups, I feel like this is someone wanting a stable commitment, now wanting to commit, wanting to offer a home and like love and abundance and really caring for the other person and coming forward with that emotional offer. With the Four of Wands, this is about not only commitment, marriage and celebration, but also the home. I just get this sense of like wanting to offer someone to come into their home. I just keep hearing that. Maybe wanting to like build a home together and coming forward with emotion. So, and taking that risk, maybe that someone wasn't prepared to take before, or someone's going to take a risk on taking somebody up on that offer. So let's see. So how do you feel about your person, Cancer? So you do feel like there is an opportunity for a new beginning, and maybe you've been doing a lot of soul searching about them. Maybe you've been doing a lot of thinking about this connection and deciding what you really want. Maybe the fact that someone walked away in the past has made you do a lot of thinking, or perhaps you walked away to do thinking about it. Regardless, either way, you now feel like you want this new beginning with this person. You want to offer them something real and committed, stable. I feel like if there was a sense of imbalance in the relationship before with this Seven of Wands, that you maybe that's what made you do a lot of thinking about it. Maybe, but also I get this sense that now you have realized that you want to fight for it, that you are maybe willing to like fight off anyone else that gets in the way of this connection, or maybe if you feel like this person maybe even gets a lot of attention, that they're very attractive, you'll fight off any other suitors, because now you've realized what this person really means to you. So how, and obviously I don't want to do this too much, but the Hermit is Virgo energy as well, and the Ace of Pentacles is Earth energy, so you could be dealing with an Earth sign, because how they're feeling about you as well is the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. So I feel very much with the Queen of Pentacles here, she is like obviously the counterpart to the King of Pentacles, who's shown himself a couple of times already. It is like the wife element, the wifey, if you want. It's the woman who you want to bring home to your parents. It's the woman who keeps a lovely home and will look after you as much as you want to look after her. She is very beautiful. Now, if they could be feeling this way about you, they could feel like you really are a wonderful prospect to have a real committed relationship with, but they are feeling like they may want to make up their mind about this still. They may feel like they need to find some sort of balance in the relationship. With the Six of Swords, it can be moving forward into smoother waters. Again, with this sense of wanting to make peace that I've got throughout this, they may feel like they want to, not, as I said, not necessarily have a whole new committed relationship with you, but at least move forward into more civil territory or more peaceful time between the two of you, if you have been in some sort of conflict, or even just things have been a bit, I don't know, tense between the two of you, or they want to definitely move forward, but they're just still maybe trying to work things out in their head. Maybe they feel like they were putting more into this situation in the past, or maybe they feel like, I don't know, they need to make up their mind between you and something or somebody else. Let's see. Now, how they see you is the Knight of Cups, the World, and the Five of Cups. I feel like they see that they see you as kind of like a chapter in their life that has closed. They see you as something they thought was finished in some way, and I feel like they are seeing you, they're kind of associating what happened. They're very disappointed or regretful about how things ended with you. They see some sort of like sadness and disappointment. I'm just getting like in terms of how things were left as well. But they now see you wanting to come forward maybe with some emotional gesture, or they see you reaching out to them. But I feel like they were trying to kind of close this matter in their head, like to find some sort of closure, because it left them so hurt in some way, the situation with you. Now, what happened in the past I kind of described this already, I got ahead of myself, but I feel like someone was holding back from making some sort of offer, from coming forward, maybe with their feelings, or it could have been, as I got this sense of like home, it could have even been someone was wanting to move in with somebody else, wanting to take that next step of leveling up the relationship, and someone was really being hesitant or holding back. This Four of Pentacles can also be about holding on to like assets, or being quite miserly, not being very generous in that sense. So it could have been someone who was holding back from taking the next step in a relationship, and because of that the other person felt they had to walk away, like it wasn't going anywhere. Now, what is the current mutual energy between the two of you? We have the Temperance card, we have the King of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like now someone here, I feel like it's probably you, Cancer, not necessarily, with this King of Wands, is wanting to go after what they want. They are maybe trying to be very charming, trying to definitely trying to take action and be very assertive and bold, confident, and approach the other person for some sort of reconciliation, maybe even being very charismatic, or saying, I want to bring balance, I want to there to be equal give and take, I want to give this relationship as much as you do. And yeah, I feel like there is this sense for now of an attempt to reconcile and bring balance, but also I think the current energy is calling for some patience, but we'll see, or needing to find balance emotionally as well. Now, what are their intentions towards you at this time, Cancer? We have the Hanged Man, the Star, and the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. So their intention is still not to take action as such. It's just kind of to remain hopeful, to kind of feel to hold back as well with this Nine of Cups, all of their feelings that they might have, to maybe not say too much, to kind of be a bit reserved whilst they're considering the situation, and also maybe considering what they want. I feel like they are really hoping that things will work out and how they've dreamed it would work out between the two of you, but they're intending to kind of maybe leave the situation in a state of limbo for now whilst they do some more thinking. Because what you need to know about their current situation, Cancer, we have the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. So you could also be dealing with a Pisces here, for sure, not necessarily. But we have the Hierophant as well, which is Taurus energy. So this is, the Hierophant obviously can speak to commitment. So it could be suggesting that what you need to know now is that this person is already maybe even on the brink of going into a relationship or a commitment. Not necessarily, because also the Hierophant can speak to higher learning, and the need to have faith, and maybe even get guidance, like spiritual guidance even. So I feel, and I feel with this High Priestess here, they are really, their current situation is not taking action because they're really trying to listen to their inner wisdom, maybe even get guidance from others, or some sort of spiritual guidance in what they should do. I feel with the Queen of Cups here, they do have a lot of emotion for you, but I just get this sense that, and they're very, kind and loving and sweet kind of individual, but they feel right now they really need to get in tune with their emotions and listen to their wisdom, inner wisdom, I'm just getting. So what is their most likely action they're going to take towards you next, Cancer? So after all of that thinking, which they're doing at this time, listening to their guides and getting advice perhaps, we have their next action they're going to take towards you is pretty massive, with the Justice, the Death card, and the Magician. So the Justice card, as I said, being fair, doing the right thing. The Death card, it could be it could be potentially they need to end some sort of situation so that they can make something happen with you, because it could be saying that their current situation is that now you're approaching them again or wanting a new beginning with them, and they are finding themselves in some sort of they've since found themselves in some sort of commitment with somebody else, not for everyone, just for a few of you perhaps, and as a result they now want to do the right thing and be fair, so they need to put an end to something so that something new can begin, so they can make something happen with the Magician. But I feel like they really will be taking significant action with this sense of transformation as well. They may need to change something about their situation or themselves, or go through some sort of transformation to be able to then make something happen with you. Now, let me see. I mean, I want to get some more clarification for you here, Cancer. So, why is the Death card here? Yeah, okay, sorry, the Ten of Wands just popped out there. It was quite premature, so just wanted to make sure we should take that. But the Ten of Wands is about an ending. So they might need to drop something to be able to take it. And that's why I feel there's a sense of they want to do things the right way. They want to be fair. It could even be they need to be fair to somebody else. Anything else for this Death card, please? Why is this Death card here for the action they're going to take towards Cancer next? And I think that's why their intention is to still take some sort of pause in the situation with you whilst they work out what their wish fulfillment is. So why is this Death card here? Why is the Death card here for the action I'm going to take towards Cancer next? Anything? It's like, I already gave you the Ten of Wands. You don't get it again. Why is the Death card here, please? Thank you. Temperance. Okay. And why is... And it could be so that you guys can have a reconciliation, so that... So, I feel like they... The High Priestess. Good grief. Could we get enough Major Arcana? Yeah, the action they're going to take towards you next, I feel like it may not even be to say that much. I feel like it's to still keep some things hidden or hold some things back whilst they are going through this huge transformation, maybe even internally in themselves, in terms of what they want, in terms of their maybe they need to find some sort of emotional balance at this time, and that is what this transformation is about. It's about listening to their instincts, their getting in tune with themselves. If they've been maybe a bit erratic in the past, now this could also be about you, maybe you need to do these things, but I feel like with their intentions being the Hanged Man, but then they do feel the Two of Pentacles about you, so it could be that they feel you need to be more balanced. So, but I definitely feel like they're going to make something happen once that transformation has taken place, whether it's you or them, and they want to make things, do things the right way. Now, your advice, Cancer, regarding this person, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Queen of Wands. So this is interesting. The Chariot is your energy, as I said. It is about moving forward. It's about being able to overcome any obstacle. And then the Queen of Wands, this is the really confident, beautiful energy. It's very sexy, very self-assured. And it could be the saying here that this offer may be taking a long time to turn up, or someone may be very hesitant about the offer that you're making to them. But you will be victorious here. There will be forward movement. And I just feel like you need to remain confident and remain in your power, and you will be able to move forward victoriously in this situation. It's just taking a little bit of time here, because this person needs more time for sure. For whatever reason, I feel like there's a lot going on behind the scenes with this person that you might not necessarily be aware of, but they are working on transformation, and they're aware of the feelings that you have for them. Okay, and what is going to happen between the two of you this month of November? So we have the Ace of Wands, a new beginning, and maybe someone trying to create a new beginning, a lot of passion and excitement. Now we have the King of Cups here, so there's a lot of people here. I'm just noticing we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, just on this spread layer alone. So it could be that there are a few, again, there could be too many people involved in the equation at this time. But with the King of Cups, this is someone, again, with a lot of deep feeling, deep emotion and love, not necessarily expressing it with this King of Wands, but it's there. And with the Eight of Swords, this is being a little bit trapped mentally, not maybe seeing a way forward, needing to get out of your head with the Eight of Swords. And because the thing is, if you just took off the blindfold, you'd see that there is a way forward. So it's kind of needing to get out of that stuck sense that I don't feel like this is you, Cancer. I feel like it's the person you're dealing with. But obviously it could be the other way around. It could just be that you're going to be stuck thinking about this all month. So let me get a little bit more for you, Cancer. I definitely feel like you just need to kind of remain confident, and because I feel like there will be forward movement here. It's just slowly coming, because this person is going through is experiencing some sort of transformation themselves. So sorry about the noise in the background. My little dog just deciding to do some tap dancing whilst I'm doing the reading, of course. So I'm sorry about any of the poor noise. I'll try and improve it for next time. But let's just see, is there any other clarification for Cancer for what's going to be happening between them and their person in this month of November 2020? Okay, anything else? Okay, so there may be some getting like confusion. What else is flipped? That was the Seven of Swords that had flipped, but I'm not going to take that. But with the Five of Thank you. All right, with the Five of Pentacles here as well, and this was in your deck right at the beginning of the overall energy, I do feel like someone might still be feeling left out in the cold. It could be you, Cancer, this month, I'm sorry to say, whilst your person is kind of doing a lot behind the scenes. You could kind of feel a bit left out by this person, and there could be some kind of emotional confusion. You're not sure what's going on. You're not sure what to believe, even, I just heard. And there is a lot of feelings here, either you or them, or both of you, that are not really being expressed because of someone being so up in their head. Not necessarily because of that, but I just feel like at this time you're going to be feeling quite stuck, quite maybe even ghosted and confused about what this person wants. Maybe you feel like this new beginning is coming with this Ace of Wands, but it's just not here quite yet. And then we did have the Three of Cups and the Six of Pentacles popping out together, which for me it can speak about other parties being involved again, and that sense of feeling breadcrumbed. But in another scenario, perhaps here, it could also speak about, well, as I said already, wanting to reconcile and wanting there to be equal give and take, which has definitely been a theme of your reading. So I feel like for the rest of November, it could still be a bit more of a confusing time for you, Cancer. So I am sorry to leave you with that, but I feel like the most important thing for you is to remain confident, self-assured at this time. There will be progress. There will be the forward movement. I just feel like this person that you're dealing with needs to really get in tune with their emotions, become balanced, and then you'll be able to move forward. So that is what I have for you for November 2020, Cancer. I really hoped you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like it, please like the video, and that would make me extremely happy. Leave me a comment if it did resonate. I'd love to hear that. And subscribe, and I'll be back to give your December 2020 love reading. In the meantime, I wish you all my best. Thank you so much. Bye.